Okay, the chorus and the verse of Rory Gallagher's Laundromat. I'm taking the licks from the 1971 gig in the Beat Club sessions, 1971. So, what I see a lot of people playing wrong is the verse. And the verse, when he goes like that's a verse. You need to play an A sus2 chord with your middle, so the middle finger goes on the second fret of the D string and your ring finger goes on the second fret of the G string, and then you have an open B string, and you mute that E because he doesn't really play that E, so it's and just one strum at a time, so it's you can get that open E, it doesn't really matter, so it's and then it's a D sus2, so it's with your middle finger second fret of the G string and with your ring finger third fret of the B string and an open E, and you can play that open D as well. So it's and then it's a G campfire chord, and I like to strum up like this, and then back to that A sus2 chord, and then it's just A sus2, D sus2, and then it's 2 times this A power chord. And then it's this blues lick, pentatonic blues lick, and it's the same as the intro riff almost, except for the ending. It's almost the same, and I already explained the intro riff in part 1, so watch that video and then you can figure that out. Well, it's only a bend from in the 7th fret of the G string, so not really that difficult. But the main focus on this lesson is how he plays those chorus parts. So after that, he repeats the verse two times, and then he goes to the chorus, which starts on a D9 chord. Well, you can play it different ways, but this is the first way he plays it in, the Beat Club session. So, the first way is and then so on. What he does there is this a D9 chords with his middle finger on the A string of the 5th fret of the A string, then 4th fret of the D string, and then just barring across the G, B, and E string with your ring finger on the 5th fret. And then you shift that position all the way to the 12th fret, and then first I'm going to go over the notes and then the strumming pattern. So it's and then same shape. So it's a 14th fret of the E string with your pinky. So you got the same shape as the D. You slide it up to the 12th fret. But he does so 14th fret and then just the normal chords. And then after that he goes to this shape. It's A major chord, but it's simplified, so it's only the middle finger on the 6th fret of the G and the pointer finger bars across the rest. Well, the G, B, and E string of the 5th fret, but you got that there. So. And he does. So he does 5th fret of the G string, and then 6th fret of the G string. So now let's go over the strumming pattern, because the strumming pattern is the most important thing. How we play this. So it's so that's quite difficult, but it's only you need to. The way I would show it to people is start by strumming upwards. So, and then you have this flute. The way I never stop strumming, so it's. So very slowly. It's, and then very fast, and then he goes to this chord, just show you, and then it's so 2 hard strums, and then I do all this muted stuff in between, so you have to slow that down, because I'm not really sure what I do. It's mostly instinct, but it's important to keep that groove going. So it's and then it's I do up down up muted, up down, and then up down, up down. Right? That's the other part, because I'm not really aware of what I'm doing. So it's really hard to explain. But you can slow that down. I already explained that. And then after that, it's just a D7 chord. A campfire D7. Not gonna explain that. And then an op, and then it's that riff. And what I'm doing there is just slamming that open E and muting the rest of the strings. So and then I do a rake, open string rake, and then it's open E, rake with the open strings. Then I play the 2nd fret of the D string. Then I do a pull off to the open D string, landing on the 2nd fret of the A. So very slow. It's so you can really put that energy in there. It's really like that, and then you do like hammer-on pull-offs all the time on the 2nd fret of the G string. So and then you go back to that intro riff. So that's the first way of playing the chorus. Let's say, wait, am I recording? Yeah, I am recording. Okay, nice. So that's the first way, and the second time he goes to that chorus part, he does something else, which is interesting. So you can do the so you can after that D chord, you can play pentatonic licks in A on that, where you would play that thing you would play. So, and then the rest of how he plays that that time is the same. So it's so you know what I mean? You can play pentatonic licks where you would play this. So you can also play like or something like that. Like you it's all free. You can play whatever you want there. And the third way he plays the chorus in this song is pretty weird. So it's a blues shuffle kind of thing. I think it's the third or fourth time he comes to that chorus in the Beat Club sessions. It goes like this. Come on! Meet my friends! And then going back to that intro riff. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing a blues shuffle like, come on! And meet my friends. So it's open D string 2 times, and then third fret of the D, fourth fret of the D, and then 2 times the second fret of the G. Just doing the same thing, but one string up, so on the A string, and then it's again that open E while simultaneously muting all the rest of the strings. So, but then he plays the notes. He plays it 1 octave higher, so it's 9 frets. Pull off to the 7th fret of the G string. So 9th fret of the G string, landing on the 9th fret of the D string. He does that 4 times, and then he goes 1 string lower. So then he goes 9th fret to 7th fret on the B string, landing on the 9th fret of the G string. And then he does that like 2 times, and then the 3rd time he does that bend on the 10th fret of the B string. And then you go back to the intro riff. So then he goes back to that intro riff. So that's actually how you play Laundromat. Like all the different parts, like the different ways. Rory Gallagher never plays the same thing. Like people who saw him live, he never did the same musical ideas in his songs, and you can clearly hear that live. So he does all these different things, and he plays it there. So that's pretty cool. So I think that there's a lot to learn from a guitarist like that always plays different, interesting, cool musical ideas live. So that's it. I'm going to do how to solo like Rory Gallagher video in the future. So like a masterclass, like how you can play it like Rory Gallagher solo lines in the future. So that's the next video. So okay, bye.